G'day viewers, my name's Matt and I'm from MV Fishing Oz. Thanks for joining the channel this afternoon. Today I wanted to give you a quick walkthrough and an overview of my Native Titan 10.5. Alrighty, let's have a look through this beast. So this is a Native Watercraft Titan 10.5. Well, the Native Watercraft are built in North Carolina and in the United States. This is a 2019 Native Watercraft. I do know a couple of guys who own the Native Titan 10.5. A couple of guys have got Slayers, a couple of guys have got the Slayer 10, the Slayer 12.5 Max. I'll just give you a quick walkthrough. So up the front of the Titan 10.5, there is quite a good waterproof sealed hatch. Inside there, I've got my FPV power battery. There's a cavernous amount of space in there for storage of all sorts of equipment. Spare tackle boxes or jumpers, anything like that. So I've got my FPV power battery installed in the hatch. It's just held down with Velcro. And that's a FPV power 50 amp hour Kayak lithium battery, and it's a fully waterproof sealed unit. Comes with a couple of plugs there and a smaller plug for connecting your accessories. So up the front there, yeah, I keep my jumpers, also store my other bits and bobs in there that I don't want to get wet. As we move further down the kayak, the feature of the Native Titan, which is a propel drive, so it's a propeller driven pedal drive. Look, I don't care what people say, Mirage drive, propel drive, they do the same thing. The benefit of the propel drive is you've got instant reverse. You don't have to tug on a little lever. You don't have to tug on a little cord that is prone to breaking, and you've got instant reverse. Native Watercraft actually say that they were the first with reverse. So further down, I store my frequently used lures and soft plastics and other little tackle in that little scupper tray. I'm running a Garmin 7-inch Vivid side view sounder, and that's all nicely, neatly wired in. Railblazer rod holders, ram mount for the phone holder over on that side there, plus a bit of a universal joint by Railblazer. I've actually fitted a heavy duty Railblazer rod holder mount there. That's where I mount my camera boom. The factory seat is remarkably comfortable. It doesn't have the armrests like a couple of the competitors do. This particular system is actually fitted on a seat riser box, and the seat riser box gives you a nice elevated platform to work with, and the seat has also been lifted with the aftermarket Burley Pro seat risers. A bit of a must-have when it comes to the Native Watercraft is your landing gear. Native Watercraft do the landing gear. Boondocks also do a variant as well. This just allows you to get away from having to use a cumbersome trolley, having to lift it up out of the water and onto a trolley. So the Native Watercraft landing gear allows you to lower those landing gear legs before you get it out of the water, and that way you don't need to be busting a gut trying to lift it up onto a scupper trolley or one of those other folding trolleys. I've retrofitted the Railblazer wheels, so these solid wheels are really good. This Native Watercraft came with the beach sand wheels, which are a type of wheel that actually compresses down. It's not the inflatable ones like you see on the Hobies, but these wheels do just the trick. I've done a bit of a custom rod holder here with a couple of pieces of stainless steel angle and a 4 rod holder from Amazon. This position here is actually remarkably easy to access, yet it is completely out of my road. So I wind with my right hand, I cast with my right hand. I do cast with my left hand occasionally, but that particular setup it doesn't get in the road. So the rod holder setup here allows me to have quick and easy access to change my outfits where I see fit. Underneath the native watercraft seat, there's a truckload of storage available, so I store my soft plastics, got my measuring mat by Gobbler's Lures, got my tackle, I've got a couple of lure boxes there, glove for handling fish, plenty of space there for all sorts of sundries. When Native Watercraft designed the seat base, they designed these little pockets for your lip grips, your pliers and your braid scissors. Handy and smart little idea to have, which is it just keeps those little tools ready at hand and simple to grab. So I run the RAM mount X grip for my mobile phone, allows me to control functions on the GoPro. Another Railblazer rod holder which I've configured for trolling, so I've got one on the left and I've got one on the right hand side as well. I'm utilising a soft little pad there that ties with little ties there on the back of the seat, just to give that seat a bit more cushioning, helps to prevent a bit of a numb bum. A couple of the upgrades that have been fitted to this particular kayak. We've got the Burley Pro rudder upgrade. Underneath the Burley Pro rudder upgrade also features a drop-down rudder system, so that just allows you to have a much tighter turning circle, allows better tracking, and the travel of this rudder is 90 degrees. It's sensational. The turning circle on this thing is absolutely off the chart. So I can have my rudder at 90 degrees and I can almost turn on a dime. One of the items I plan to upgrade is this inspection hatch. So the inspection hatch here is prone to leaking, and it's also prone to getting stuck unless you keep that O-ring seal nice and tight. So there's a little bit of storage inside there. There's little foam pads that support the deck, but my future upgrade will be a Hobie inspection hatch. Shh, don't tell anybody I said that. One of the goals I had was to ensure that I had a nice clutter-free deck, so I didn't have wiring that was going to be tripping me up. Unfortunately, with my hardwired GoPro for charging that battery, the wiring does need to come out, and it is a bit prone on the deck. That is the sacrifice you make when you're filming all day. I've fitted a through-hole wiring plug. It's a nice little plug. It comes with grommets, and that's where my power for my GoPro comes out. It's got two other positions I can run cables out of in the future, so I'm going to run a light to run underneath the seat so it shines down on the deck, but also run a short little cable to charge my mobile phone. One handy little addition that I've made to this kayak is I've made a handle out of a ski rope and a piece of PVC pipe to allow me to lift the handle better. On the stock handle itself is incredibly difficult to lift up, especially when you're walking up a steep slope. It just positions the kayak a little bit too close to your body. So my kayak's mounted on a Redco Sportsman trailer. So it's been fitted with a flat plywood deck that's got a sheet of carpet on the top. That just allows the kayak to sit nice and flat. The bunk system do not work for Native Titans just because of the shape of the hull. Okay, the underside of the hull is a bit of a weird shape. It's like a concave shape. It's certainly not the traditional shape that you'd expect on a kayak. So that's the inbuilt scupper with the side view transducer. The side view transducer sits nicely up in there, still with good visibility either side of the Titan. So the hull itself is almost like a catamaran. So it's got almost like a twin hull design. It's very unusual. I'll post a picture of what it looks like up in the corner. Alright, so there you have it. That's my Native Watercraft Titan 10.5. Just a quick overview to give you an understanding of the the platform that I'm fishing on in my videos. I'm looking forward to doing future modifications like that inspection port. I'm also looking to do the Burley Pro handle upgrade because the current steering handle's got a bit of slop on it, and it's also just because of the height of the seat, and I'm 6 foot, the handle is just slightly out of reach. So if I've got a slightly higher handle, it allows for a much greater comfortable position to steer from. My name's Matt. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep up with all the exciting content I've got planned for the future. Don't forget to like this, leave a comment if you like, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.